couple of Q-tips. My eyebrow pencil, which I use a dark brown, not the darkest brown, but like the medium dark brown, because the darkest brown looks a little, kind of gives me that old grimy witch look. So I don't use that when I use that. It's almost done too. And I use my MAC concealer. You guys can see that. I use my MAC concealer, and the color I use is NW40. And that's just for after, you know, I do my initial lines and I line it up. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, let's see if I can move this out of the way so that thing's dropping. So what I do is I just outline the bottom. And what some people don't realize is that your eyebrows are not meant to be even. Everybody's eyebrows are not the same. So I don't look to make both of my eyebrows look the same, but I want them to look exquisite. So what you do is you line the bottom, and then you go in and you color, lightly color, and you want a dark color from the middle to the bottom. See? Now, don't worry about it being messed up, because you're gonna go back in. That's what the Q-tips are for, to clean it up and be accurate. And then what I do is I just lightly line the top here. Like that. You see that? That's awesome. And then what I do is I go in and it's better to use a brush. If you have one. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. I have another eyebrow pencil that I actually bought from Rite Aid, and it came with the little brush on it. So that's usually what I use when I blend it in. And you want to make sure that you have enough of the color from the middle to the bottom. And the reason why I say that is because that's what you're going to use to blend. I don't color here because I want it to have a little bit more of a natural look. I don't like, you know, that whole dark, evil look, you know. And then what I just do is I go in with my brush, and what it does is softens up the lines. And then I just bring some from the middle over, and then I just brush it out like so. See that? See the difference? It's not a big difference for me because my eyebrows are already shaped in that manner. And then what I do is I just take a little bit of my concealer, and I go in here right under, just to clean it up. And then on top too, like that. And then what I do with this is where my Q-tips coming in, is I just blend it out. They say you should get one that's lighter than your skin tone, you know, to accent it. I'm not into that whole life. I don't like the over the top, lightened, undertoned eyebrow and stuff. I just like it nice and simple. You see? So that's what it looks like after it's done. I'll get a little closer so you can see. And that's what it looks like not done. After, not. After, not. Now I'm gonna do the other one. See, the right one is a little bit more difficult for me, so bear with me. The reason why this one is a little bit more difficult is because when I was younger, I had a car door hit into my eyebrow and it left a permanent mark. So I have to kind of really color that in so it's not noticeable. And even when I do color it in, it's still a little, you still can see it. If you have a mistake, that's what the Q-tip is for too, because it will eliminate the mistake just like that. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's judging you here, you know. I think that's what gets construed with a lot of these videos is that, you know, it's really go hard. Like somebody's really judging them. Like, oh, you have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. I'm very easygoing, girl. Very, very easygoing. Too easygoing sometimes, I've been told. And just make a mistake a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go with the concealer again. Clean it up. And what the concealer does as well is also, if you did not get your eyebrows done or you haven't plucked them, it also covers up those annoying eyelashes that refuse to cooperate. Also gets them put in place. I'm gonna have to go back on this side and make this one a little thinner. Once again, just go in. Make sure it's not what I used. Oh, it is. Go in and blend. Blend it on out. And there you have it. There are my finished eyebrows. They don't, like I said, they don't look the same, but they look banging. They look banging. I'm not an over the top girl. I'm very natural, and I like to have that natural look. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching my videos. I'll be back in a little while with a makeup tutorial right before I leave. Stay sexy.